Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brigitte, and in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 of the best Instant Pot recipes I've found. These are 3 of my favorite Instant Pot recipes, and they are very easy to do. Because listen, it may be the best thing ever, but if it's not easy to make, I'm just not making it. I'm a busy mom. I work full-time outside of the house. I manage the family. I have a YouTube channel. And I just don't have time to always be in the kitchen. So let's just get into 3 of my favorite and best Instant Pot recipes. The first recipe I want to show you is an Instant Pot Asian sesame chicken and rice. This can be made all in the same pot, and it's so easy to do. So let's start with putting some garlic butter into the Instant Pot. I put the Instant Pot on the saute setting to do this, and I just melted it all around. Next, I actually added the rice in. Dry rice, mixed it all in with the garlic butter to get it all toasty. After that, I added some chicken thighs. You can also use chicken breast if you wanted to, or chicken tenderloins. I added these chicken thighs because that's what I had in the freezer. After you mix the rice around and the chicken in that garlic butter, add a little bit more seasoning just to add a little bit of an extra punch. So I added onion powder and garlic powder here. I mixed those all around, and then I added a cup of chicken broth. You can use chicken stock or vegetable stock or whatever you want to use. I also added a half a cup of this Asian sesame dressing and a quarter to half a cup of these coconut aminos. You could also use soy sauce. Make sure to mix these all together and scrape the bottom to deglaze it, because if you don't and there's stuff stuck on the bottom of the Instant Pot, when you go to cook it, it's going to give you a burn notice, which happened to me the first time I did this. I simply took the top back off after making sure that I could take the lid off safely, scraped the bottom with a wooden spoon, it was still boiling even, put the top back on, and set it again. I cooked this because my chicken was a little bit frozen still for 7 minutes. You could do 5 if it's fully defrosted. Then I did a 10-minute natural pressure release. When it's done, take off the top, put it onto a plate or in a bowl, garnish it with some cilantro. Also, some steamed broccoli would go great with this. Such an easy meal, done all in one pot. Not too sweet, just sweet enough, and so very flavorful and tasty. It's definitely a hit in our house, and I will be making it again. Very flavorful. This next recipe is an Instant Pot white chicken chili. I love chili in general, but Brandon can't have red sauce because of the acid and stuff, so making a white chicken chili is an awesome way to have a soup that doesn't bother his stomach. This is great for fall or winter mornings, although we don't have too many of those here in Florida. And this white chicken chili you can make in the crock pot too. Just cook for 8 hours on low during the day or overnight. Ingredients for this recipe are 1 small onion, 2 15-ounce cans of cannelli beans or northern beans. I used some pre-made Instant Pot beans that I had in the freezer, so I just defrosted those. 2 cups of corn or 1 can of corn. 1 cup chicken broth, 4 ounces or 1 can of diced green chilies. The ones I used were actually divided up from a huge can, and I had these in the freezer. 1 to 2 large chicken breasts. I actually used this chicken that I had already cooked and shredded, and it was in the freezer, so I just pulled that out. 1 teaspoon of cumin, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 to half a teaspoon of black pepper. After you cook these things though, you're going to need 1 small bunch of cilantro, half a cup of yogurt or sour cream, 2 ounces of cream cheese, and the juice of 1 lime. This is such an easy recipe to do. You can even prep it the night before and put it in the fridge, which I have done. It makes a whole big pot, which is great for when I want to meal prep. Afterwards, I just portion it out into glass containers and then bring one of those to work with me. First thing you want to do is dice 1 small onion, and then basically dump everything into the Instant Pot. Cook on high pressure for 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes, dump in about 1/4 to half a cup of your diced cilantro. Then, while it's still hot, mix in 2 ounces of cream cheese and half a cup of yogurt. I actually used a homemade ranch dressing that I have that was half yogurt, half mayonnaise, and some ranch seasoning. So good. Using what I have. And the juice of 1 lime. Mix it all together and serve it up. You can top it with cheese, more cilantro, sour cream, serve with tortilla chips, extra lime for garnish. It's so good, so flavorful, and so easy to do. Definitely a favorite of mine and easy to meal prep, like I said. If you have extra, store in a pint-sized jar or a quart-sized bag in the freezer and then pull out as needed. Defrost it overnight. The next recipe I want to talk about is an easy Instant Pot yogurt. All it requires is 2, possibly 3 ingredients if you want to make it sweet, and 8 hours. It's so simple though. There's no pre-boiling or bringing the yogurt up to temperature and then decreasing it. So easy to do, and my kids love it. Let's be honest, we all love it. Our favorite way to make it is with sweetened condensed milk. All you need to do is make sure you have an ultra pasteurized milk and 2 tablespoons of a store-bought plain yogurt. If you've made this batch before though, you can use yogurt from a previous batch. That's gonna be your starter. In your Instant Pot, you're gonna wanna mix the sweetened condensed milk with your starter yogurt and about a cup of your ultra pasteurized milk. You wanna help? Okay, in a minute. Now we're gonna slowly pour in the rest of the half gallon of the milk.
All of it?
All of it. Okay, careful. Good. Perfect. Perfect, Benjamin. Oh, this is looking so good. Look at that.
Burping. Burping.
Yeah.
I will.
You want it all foamy and yummy looking.
Ooh, so foamy.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, now I'm gonna go to the store and
Okay. Put your cover on to your Instant Pot. You could even just put a pot lid on top like I do. And set your yogurt time to ferment for 8 hours. And I'm just gonna hit start. When it's all done, chill it in the fridge for at least 4 hours. It is so good. All right, so it is a little watery top, but very smooth and firm. I don't want to stick my spoon in it yet because I want to put it in the fridge to cool. Okay, I'm just going to put this whole thing in the fridge. It's warm, but you can definitely handle it and touch it. Going in. Serve it plain or with granola or with chopped up fruit or however you like it. 2, 3, little scoop. Whoa. All right, do a taste test. Such a good base for parfaits too.
Tastes like cotton candy. Like more? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's really good. Do you have a favorite Instant Pot recipe? Leave a comment down below and let us know. That way we can all learn from each other. Until we meet again, don't forget, life is better together.